Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the first news on 12th February newspaper front page dawn. Government employees and protest as demands accepted. Basic pay in BPS 1 to 9 increased by 25%. Provinces to be asked to follow suit by Iftikhar A. Khan. Islamabad, a day after chaotic clashes between protesting government employees demanding higher salaries and police, a ministerial committee reached an agreement with the representatives of agitating employees calling off the protest. Under the agreement, an ad hoc relief of 25% increase in basic pay will be given to the federal government employees, which will be made part of their salaries in the next budget. The special committee constituted by Prime Minister Imran Khan was headed by Federal Minister for Defense Parvez Khattak and had Federal Minister for Interior Sheikh Rashid Ahmad and Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs Ali Muhammad Khan as its members. Mr. Khattak told a press conference that the government had decided to give 25% of the basic pay as ad hoc relief to the federal government employees. Later, the Ministry of Finance in a statement said that it is in accordance with the agreement had agreed in a principle to give disparity reduction allowance at the rate 25% of the basic pay of BPS 2017 to those civil employees in BPS 1 to 19 of the federal government, including employees of Federal Secretariat and attached departments who have never been allowed additional salary equal to or more than 100% of the basic pay, whether frozen or not, or performance allowance. It said that the raise would be effective from March 1. Those posts are federal government employees from BPS 1 to 16 or equivalent will be upgraded on the pattern of the government of Khyber Pakhtunkhwa from March 1, the Finance Division said. The grant of time scale would also be considered on the same pattern in the next budget, it added. It said that ad hoc relief will be made part of the basic salary with effect from July under the next budget. The provinces will be recommended for adoption of above package from their own resources, the finance ministry said, adding that assembly was being placed before the cabinet for final approval of the package. The defense minister said federal and provincial government employees had been demanding a pay raise for the last 1 year on the ground that there was a huge disparity of up to 200% among salaries of different divisions, ministers, and constitutional and autonomous bodies. On average, there is a 60% difference among the salaries of employees of the federal government. It has been decided that they would be given a 40% increase out of the total 60% indifference, he added. Or 60% difference, he added. Mr. Khattak said they had also heard grievances of employees of the provincial governments, and the Prime Minister Imran Khan had talked to the chief ministers of the Punjab and the Khyber Pakhtunkhwa and directed them to resolve issues of salaries in conclusion with the employees, in consultation with the employees. We will direct the provincial governments to also deal with the disparity issue at the provincial level. The Defense Minister said a procedure for the performance-based time-scale promotion of federal government employees would also be devised and a policy would be made. An official who works hard should get more opportunities than the one who is lazy and doesn't work hard. Mr. Khattak thanked the federal and provincial employees and their unions and apologized for Wednesday's tear gas shelling by police in Islamabad. We apologize for what happened yesterday as it should not have happened. Sometimes the delays happen, but it does not mean that we are not working for you, he said. He added that Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf governments would also resolve the issues of health workers of Punjab and Khyber Pakhtunkhwa. Sheikh Rashid said the matter had been resolved amicably and that the government would remain in touch with the employees in future. He said that salaries of officers of grade 20 to 22 would be increased in next budget. We will implement the remaining decisions in next budget. Asked about shortage of antidote and safety gear faced by police, he said our proposal was being presented in today's cabinet meeting for special allocation of funds for the army, police, frontier courts, rangers, and all law enforcement agencies that come under his ministry to provide them with such equipment. He also announced the release of all protesting employees and withdrawal of cases against them. He also said that the government was holding talks with Tehreek-e-Labbaik Pakistan and hoped that the matters with them would also be amicably resolved. Ali Muhammad Khan said that Wednesday was a bad day. Otherwise, employees remained peaceful throughout their movement. There is a huge difference between the salaries of government employees. Some are getting rupees 20,000 per month and others rupees 80,000, the Minister of State said, adding the Prime Minister Imran Khan wanted to end this disparity. As he talked about the Pakistan and as he talked about one Pakistan and not the two. However, he also warned the employees not to repeat the incident of Wednesday. Before the announcement, the special committee signed an agreement with the representatives of government employees. On Wednesday, the area near Parliament House, known as Red Zone, had turned into a war zone with the protesters and the police clashing with each other. Now let's see, this is the photograph that you can see on it. Islamabad, Petrol Minister Pervez Khattak, Sheikh Rashid Ahmad, and Minister of State for Parliamentary Affairs, Ali Muhammad Khan, along with representatives of government employees, addressing a press conference on Thursday. Tanveer Shahzad White Star. And this is, you can see all the, in the pictures, Sheikh Rashid, Pervez Khattak, Ali Muhammad, and these are the leaders of the unions. And you can see, and the issue has been amicably resolved. Okay, in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, please subscribe our channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time and goodbye.